Hey, what's up guys, another video here. So today I want to go over a slight update on the stimulus package and what Trump wants to be done now. So during remarks Friday at the White House, Trump said Congress should redirect unused illness relief funds to fund second stimulus checks for the American people. Quote, "We have $300 billion in an account that we didn't use," Trump said. "I would be willing to release it subject to Congress and use that as stimulus money, and it will go to the American people." According to Fox Business, Trump may be referring to money appropriated for small business loans as part of the CARES Act, the $2.2 trillion stimulus package that Congress approved in March. Congress appropriated $500 billion. Of that amount, $454 billion was appropriated to cover losses on lending programs. Of that funding, $259 billion remains uncommitted. Quote, "It's money that we have, money that we built up, and money we haven't spent, and I would love to give it to the American people as a very powerful stimulus," Trump said. "I think there is a theory that I could do it without having to go back, but I think it will be appropriate to go back, and I would ask Congress to approve it. It's very simple approval. It's a one-sentence approval, and the Democrats should do that. The Republicans will do that. They will be glad to do that." End quote. Democrats and Republicans in Congress have agreed in principle on a $1,200 stimulus check for individuals and $2,400 check for married/joint filers, which is the same amount as the first stimulus check. However, Republicans want $500 for dependents, while Democrats call for $1,200 for each dependent, with a maximum of 3 dependents. After an impasse on a broader stimulus package, Congress has not approved the second stimulus check since leaving for summer recess in mid-August. Okay, so it's very clear Trump's intentions, and if this is indeed true that there's nearly $300 billion of unused CARES Act money, then he wants to reallocate those funds to the American people. I'm not sure if $300 billion is going to be sufficient to send out this second stimulus check, but we'll see. But if it is that simple where Trump has to make an amendment to the CARES Act or something that needs to be done on limited paperwork, then I'm all for it. But if this requires both Democratic and Republican approval, then again, I'm having my doubts because Pelosi may block it. And again, it's just looking bad for her and the Democratic Party day by day, because obviously the unemployment insurance and also the second stimulus checks with state, local funding, things like that, it's not moving forward. And of course, this is directly affecting the American people. But again, the HEROES Act that was approved in May, it's just way too large, $3.4 trillion. And obviously because the Republicans are fiscally conservative, that they don't want to approve this. And instead they had their HEALS Act, which was closest to $1 trillion, but now they're at an impasse between around $1.3 trillion and $2.2 trillion. And $2.2 trillion was the amount that was approved in March, so I doubt the Republicans would ever go up to that amount because the economy is slowly improving since March. Obviously, we're in September now, but we'll see what happens. And again, do not expect your stimulus checks by early November. Again, that's when the elections will be. And who knows if the checks will be sent out by December 31st. And again, like I stated before in previous videos, the vaccine may come out. So the economy may be having a very sharp recovery after that point, assuming people get the vaccines and they continue practicing wearing masks and so forth in public. But anyways, hopefully guys, this is a little update and you like and subscribe. Please, if you are interested in my book, please check out the link below. It describes how I became a multimillionaire at age 35 by only having a salary income of $40K to $81.5K from the ages of 22 to 35. It goes over income, expenses, and more importantly, investing. So that's it guys, and stay tuned for the next video.